I just read this article that it's true crime, pretty depressing by most people's standards, on the DC snipers. Now, this happened years and years ago. I don't know, 10 or 15 years ago. Um, John Allen Mohammed, he was the leader, and he picked up this 17-year-old, I think he was, Lee Boyd Malvo. And so the Muhammad guy, he died from lethal injection or whatever. But Malvo, he's talking, and he doesn't sound like a psychopath because you can go to your death chair or lethal injection chamber and still say you didn't do anything, that you're innocent. Well, this guy, he knows what he did, and he's sorry, and not only that, is he's honest about it, and he's saying it over and over and over and over again. It seems like to me that he just got totally brainwashed at a time when, he was really down and out, and he needed a father figure, and this guy, Muhammad guy, he was like a father figure to him, and Muhammad was going through a rough time. So kind of sounds also like ISIS and other cults that we've heard of. And I often think to myself, like, could that have been me? Because, I lost my dad when I was 11. My mom, she was abusive. I became abusive also. Maybe that's the thing, right? I fought back. I was also very interested in reading. I love to read, and I would read like some, nonfiction, but I mean some fiction, but also some nonfiction like cults. I was very interested in how like brainwashing works. And I also, still to this day want to know, why was my mom like she was? I know she had a rough childhood, but why do people repeat things that they know harmed them? And another thing I'm always grateful for is that I never had kids, I never got pregnant, I never had to have a miscarriage or give up a child for adoption. I know those are all very difficult decisions. I have my cats. I probably was a really bad cat mom to my first one, because although I was attentive, I got into drugs and depression and suicidal kind of stuff, and I wasn't very attentive to her, my cat. And now it's like the cats after that, I'm like, I have to go out of my way to make it better. And I just wanted to say that I do have some, I worry, I have some characteristics of people that do horrible things. Oh, they're loners, and I'm a loner. All I want to do is spend all my time in my room. But at the same time, I really don't, I think I'm getting better because I'm working on myself. And I think part of the reason why I was recruited to a cult in university, but my boyfriend told me there was a cult, told me the lady who was recruiting, and she was the one that did it, and I thought it was hilarious. So I asked if I could go to their Bible study breakfast just for fun. Then I got really scared. My boyfriend's going, don't worry, it's just one time. They're not going to like recruit you in one time. So I thought the whole thing was funny. And, I was pretty vulnerable, but I'm grateful that I can read these stories and understand why it happens to other people. And I'm grateful that I'm not going to have kids one day going, oh, you were a horrible mom and this and that. Like, I'm trying to get along with my mom, but I'm seeing things like still that she can be really critical. And, a lot of it, I know not towards me, but maybe to my stepdad and to other people. Like, she looks around and she's pretty critical. And I mean, I guess I can be like that to my therapist or my best friend or whatever. But I don't know. It's just, I feel like I'm growing, and I feel more at peace, and I'm trying to be the most amazing person I can be because of what I went through, and what I constantly, and maybe for the rest of my life, maybe want to see a therapist or maybe want to work on myself, because it just helps, you know, because I've done stupid things like I've tried to look for role models and authority figures, and that's never really worked. So I just feel like I have to work on myself and just to be the most amazing person I can be. Look at affirmations on Twitter, because I'm going on true crime here, you know, on TV in the background and all that sort of thing. But I'm also going on looking at affirmations and healthy eating, and also eat a bit unhealthy. But, you know, I try to balance out my life. And I'm really hoping that I'm doing the right thing. And I'm really glad that I am who I am. So, anyway, thanks for listening.